Hi, I'm TJ Oshie here at Marvin headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. Let's check it out. I spent my high school years here, mostly on the ice, before making it to the NHL. Warroad is known as Hockey Town USA, but that's not all. Marvin, a cedar and lumber company that started here back in 1912, has grown into nearly a $2 billion company, making premier windows and doors you see in businesses, buildings, and homes around the world. I had the opportunity to sit down with a few Marvin leaders to learn more.
My guess is if you reflect back, TJ, to your youth coaches, remember you playing football, basketball, baseball. Many of the Marvin employees were some of your coaches.
Yeah, exactly. I tell people about my time in Warroad. You know, you would bike over to your friend's house, go play hockey in the morning, go find someone to take you out on the lake in the afternoon, maybe hit the golf course at some point. So just a fantastic way to grow up and to live life, in my opinion.
Whether it's the outdoors and just that way of life, whether it's the wintertime, ice fishing, or being there during the summer, there's something for everyone in Warroad regardless of season. Get a lot of feedback from people that have come on the second shift, but weekend shift as well. The outdoors gives them an opportunity, whether they're hiking or biking or fishing or golfing, a chance to be able to have 4 days off where they can go through and really enjoy the nature that's around Warroad.
Sign me up for the weekend shift.
We could use you.
Yeah. The Lake Town way of life is appealing to so many people. So as you bring in and hire more people at Marvin, how do you deal with the housing of the people coming in?
We're innovating to try to solve the housing problem. We got tiny homes going up next to our beautiful community park on the east side of town out here, something different to try to provide housing for those that want to live in a tiny home, something new to experience. We've got apartments going above retail businesses in town that are under development right now.
Having moved to Warroad from a larger town, that was one of the concerns that we had of just understanding opportunities for the kids, things to do, extracurriculars, etc. And I've been really, really pleasantly surprised with how much opportunity there is for a town the size of Warroad.
We've got a thriving school system, coffee shops, breweries, restaurants, and hockey is the hub of our community. We're probably the last place left in Minnesota where hockey is actually free. Kids can skate as much as they want. I drive by that arena, it just amazes me. 6 in the morning, 10 at night, and there's cars parked out in front, kids are skating.
I lived in Warroad back in high school. I never worked at Marvin, but I had been inside the plant. How has that changed from maybe then until now?
As I've watched the company grow, there's just become more opportunities for employees as we become larger, more technical, more innovative. You can start on the plant floor as an hourly worker, and you can grow your way all the way to president. I'm proof of that.
Growth and development has always been a focus of Marvin. It's not only a job when you come to Marvin, you could make it a career, and we expand on our strengths to have input across the company based on your interest and where you want to go.
There's opportunities for you, work hard, self-educate, and the sky's the limit here at Marvin. You can do whatever you want.
I'd also say that even within the factory, things have continued to change too. We've got a lot of new things that are happening with air conditioning. We've got updated break rooms that are really helping with that environment side of it.
Marvin is a family-owned and family-led company. For someone that has never experienced that, what's so special about it?
What allows us the opportunity to do is look at things for the long haul and look at it through a people perspective versus did we make our quarterly earnings? And the long view is taken when you're family-owned and family-led versus a short view. We've never laid off an employee in the existence of the company. That's another thing about family-owned and family-led, job stability.
Marvin does a great job of, again, feeling like it's a family. The company and the employees feel like they're working together. One of the things I hear all the time from the employees when we talk about our values is it's not just a sign on the wall. It's something that we're living each day.
I think that what helps to maintain our positive culture. We're at our best when we're working on the needs of others or working on common goals.
I think you guys got something very special here.
Thanks for remembering where your roots were and coming back and visiting us.
It's great to see the company and Warroad thriving together.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome to the East Grand Forks Civic Center for tonight's high school girls hockey game. John Michael with you here, and it is the 2026 Section 8A girls high school hockey game where the second seed East Grand Forks Green Wave coming off a 4-3 win in the semifinal round against Thief River Falls. And they are looking for their first section title since 2014, a year that they went all the way to the state title game and lost in the championship game. And for Warroad, they're coming off at 10-0 win over Crookston in the semifinals on Saturday last week. They are looking for their 11th straight Section 8A title as Warriors came up one game short last year, losing in overtime to Dodge County in the state championship game. So it's the Warriors and the Green Wave on Lake Country KQ92, KQ92.com, and also on the KQ92 app. Also want to welcome those in that are watching the event at yourliveevent.com. Certainly, thank you for doing that. Coming up in our pregame show here this evening, we will have our coaches' comments. We'll talk with Warrior head coach Izzy Marvin. We'll also talk with first-year head coach Chad Kleinwachter for the East Grand Forks Green Wave. We will take a 60-second timeout. When we come back, we'll have coaches' comments and a whole lot more Section 8A girls hockey tonight on Lake Country, KQ92, KQ92.com, and the KQ92 app, and at yourliveevent.com.
When it comes to keeping your farm running, every minute
to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and the staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve, so we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Like you always do, that just seems like something that if it's clicking, good things happen for the Warriors.
Well, we want to use our depth and use our speed. We like our team. It's going to play East Grand Forks and their building. We want to do our best to play with the lead. I always say, try to take their belief away from them early with the home crowd and like I said, playing in their own building. So we look for an energetic start from us and set a high pace and keep that up all game.
A couple players that we were able to mention quite a bit on Saturday, and they might not get mentioned as much, but I thought they had really great games, and that was Carly Brecky and Ava Corrington.
Yeah. Well, Carly played the first period, and then I used Svea after that, actually. So Ava got a nice goal. And Hardwick's on that line. She got a nice goal. That was a power play goal. But yeah, I thought everybody was going, John. I thought it was good.
Yeah. Taking on the number 2 seed East Grand Forks. Got them during the regular season right here in this building. 51 minutes, going to send you back to St. Paul.
Well, it better be 51 good minutes. We got to bring it. They're not going to give it to us. We got to go take this.
Appreciate it, Coach. Good luck.
All right. Thanks, John.
All right, welcome back here on the pregame show here of tonight's Section 8A Girls Hockey Championship game here at the East Grand Forks Civic Center. Number 2 East Grand Forks going up against number 1 Warroad, talking with Green Wave head coach Chad Kleinbacher. Wow, what a win on Saturday! I had the opportunity to call that game, and that one went right down to the end. That was quite the hockey game.
Yeah, even to the last minute there, the puck fumbles on the blue line. Like I said, I think my heart was about ready to pop out of my chest there. But big confidence win for us and setting the goal to get back to the Section 8A championship, and we got it done, and here we are.
Yep. Yeah, you got 2 in the first against Thief River. What was kind of working for you in that third period to get to that early lead? Because that's what you wanted in the semifinals.
We always try to emphasize to the girls come out, flying, and we come out. Once we get a goal right away, it's just that momentum swing, and you get in the second period, and Thief's going to come at us hard. We knew it. They were going to come out charging, and they did, and we expected it. And we weathered the storm, so to speak. A lot of penalties that period, and the third we came out and got that first goal and just kept rolling with the momentum.
I was just going to say, when that goal went in that third period, was there a little bit of a sigh of relief on your part?
No. I know what they're not going to quit. They don't give up. So it's like any of these section games. You got to play right to the end because everybody's bringing their A game and everybody's ready to go. So
having a game like that on Saturday, does that kind of prepare you better when you go into a final like this, or would you have rather had a little easier time, I suppose you could say?
Yes and no. When you play at that high level and you're playing tough teams like that, it's better. I think it's better to keep playing that way. It's tough when you got to go play that play-in game a little bit, and maybe a little bit of softer game, so to speak. But I kind of prefer to play the tough games and keep it going that way.
Sure. Warriors, the opponent tonight, what's it going to take during these next 51 minutes for the Green Wave to head down to the Grand Casino Arena?
We got to come out flying, and we got to stay on the attack. Pretty much hard-nosed hockey.
Coach, appreciate it. Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We're back after this timeout.
When the competition heats up,
doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000-plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program, growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
This is Drew Ness, your local ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Over my nearly 2-decade career, I've prided myself on being a relationship lender, listening to my customers, and providing custom-tailored solutions based on their financial goals. With true local decision-making done right here in the Red River Valley, you can be sure American Federal Bank will be with you every step of the way. Call 784-7121 or stop by the office and visit with me, Drew Ness, your local experienced ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada, member FDIC.
All right, welcome back to the East Grand Forks Civic Center here for tonight's Section 8A Girls Hockey Championship game. It is a top seed Warroad Warriors going up against a second seed Crookston Pirates. I want to thank Warroad head coach Izzy Marvin and East Grand Forks head coach Chad Kleinwachter for taking a couple of minutes and giving a couple of thoughts here before the start of tonight's game. And for both, it's getting out to a good start. The Warriors, they want to get out to a good start. They want to take the crowd, which is the East Grand Forks is a visiting team on the scoreboard. They'll have the visiting uniforms on, but the whole crowd is going to be here because they're playing in their home rink. And the Warriors are going to want to take that away. And East Grand Forks, they're going to want to get these folks into the game and kind of get Warroad out of sorts as far as that goes. So that's going to be really, really huge. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that, especially right off the get-go. We'll be keeping an eye out for how these two teams get started. Starting lineups on the way coming up here in just a bit. We'll get into those. We'll get into our national anthem and the start of tonight's game, Section 8A Girls High School Hockey here on Lake Country KQ92, KQ92.com with the KQ92 app. And we do want to welcome those that are watching the event at yourliveevent.com. Every section game for Warroad throughout the rest of the playoffs. And we'll get into the boys playoffs coming up next week. But tonight, and when Warroad starts in the boys section playoffs next week, that will be at yourliveevent.com as well. Starting lineups coming up here, and we will get into those. We'll get the public address announcer we'll get the starting lineups here for tonight's game. Again, Warroad looking for their 11th straight section title. Again, they were in the state tournament last year, and they again came up one game short against Dodge County. Lost that game in overtime. East Grand Forks, they're looking for their first section title since 2014, where they went all the way to the title game. Goaltender matchup, and just skating out, first person skating out is Emma Piper. She is a sophomore. Reese Sauger was the goalie on Saturday, the 9th grader, and Piper will get the start here tonight. Peyton Barnson up front. And left wing, Laurel Costo also on a wing on that first unit. Blake Schultz will center that first unit. Again, the Green Wave coming in with a record of 14-10 and 3. Warroad coming in with a record of 20 wins, 5 losses, and 1 tie. And the Warrior starters going to be announced here momentarily. Peyton Raleigh. Yet she has started every game. She's played every minute of every game for the Warriors here in 2025-26. On the blue line, Kate Johnson and Michaela Lee. That first year, the Warriors can skate 3 lines, and they can roll out 3 good ones too. Jaylee French will start on one side. Taylor Reese will start on another side, and centering that first unit is Linnea Heron, as a Warriors head coach by Izzy Marvin, assisted by Blake Nelson and Layla Marvin. We're going to be back right after this, the KQ92 and your live event.
So you call your virtual Lynn
Force Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21. That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player, talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
You need a bear in there.
check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Live in comfort and community at Benedictine Mission Coordinator. Seniors can enjoy the ease of 1 or 2 bedroom apartments, now available at a new low price. Each apartment features a full kitchen and bath, washer, dryer, along with utilities included, and a daily continental breakfast. Stay connected with social activities and worship services. Plus, there's convenient transportation and indoor access to therapy services and the Essentia Health Clinic.
All right, welcome back to the East Grand Forks Civic Center, where we're just about ready to get underway here with the start of tonight's Section 8A Girls Hockey Championship game. Number 2, East Grand Forks, going up against top seed Warroad. Winner will punch their ticket to the State Class A Girls Hockey Tournament next week at Grand Casino Arena in St. Paul. And several already have done so. Warriors clad in their white uniforms, home uniforms, Green Wave in their green uniforms, trimmed in with the white numbers and Green Wave written across the top, white the white numbers in red with the trim. We are underway at Section Hockey and KQ92 and your live events. Tipped up here along the near board. Gathered up here now, Jaylee French sliding it over here now to Michaela Lee here for Warroad. Lee almost lost control of it now. Dumps it into the East Grand Forks end now behind the net of goaltender Emma Piper. Opening faceoff brought to you by Farmers Union Oil Company. Back now as Lee with it. Taylor Reese now collides there. Now it's going to be pushed up ahead here now by East Grand Forks. They're going to make a change here with 39 seconds gone here, first period. Gathered in there by the Green Waves of Megan Berg. Berg sending it into the Warroad end. Back after it for the Warriors, Reagan Haley. Commit to Franklin Pierce University. Center on the board now by Warroad. It's going to be kept in here by East Grand Forks. Brooke Hecht here on the near side. Now play going back behind the net, side of the net now. Puck loose in front. It's going to be cleared over into the corner. Back out to the point now. It's going to be kept in here by Berg. Nice job there at top of the circle here on the near side. Played back behind the net now. It's Haley with it here for Warroad. We have passed 1 minute in. Puck at the side of the net now is going to be gathered in here now by Lindsay Lawrence. And Lawrence trying to get it up here for Olivia Anthony is going to go all the way down the length of the ice. It's going to be an icing and a faceoff. Face-off coming up down on the other end, on the Warroad end. Face-offs brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil Company in Warroad. The Sportsman Stop. Face-off to the left. Peyton Raleigh. Heron drawing here for the Warriors. Back out of the point now, kept in there by Sidney McDonald here for East Grand Forks, sending it over here near corner. Again, we have played about a minute and a half here of the opening period. Shot of the point, fan down. Now it's Heron. Now Jaylee French getting back behind the defense. French cruising in on Piper, shoots. Piper with the save. Now another Reese goes down to the ice trying to get the puck ahead. So Piper with the biggest save of the hockey game here thus far, stopping Jaylee French on a breakaway. 14:55 left to go here, first period, scoreless hockey game. Reese centering feet in front, loose puck covered up there by Piper. Swats it over here in the far corner. Tipped up ahead now, taken up down by Jaylee French here for Warroad. Knocked away there by Savea Grafstrom, who's into the contest. Grafstrom over there, Corrington trying to dig it free. Now it's Jaylee French backhanding it into the backhanded it down low here. Now played up to center here by East Grand Forks. Taken up here by Michaela Lee, sending it in on net. Piper steering it aside here. Again, Emma Piper, your starting netminder here for East Grand Forks. Here's Emmy Hardwick now, feeds it toward the middle to Lee. Hardwick gets it once again, sends it toward the net. Didn't quite get all of her stick on the puck that time. Puck goes back behind the net now. Set around the board here by East Grand Forks. Johnson with it. Her shot deflected wide. Now the Green Wave coming back the other way. It's Laurel Costo. Sending it in now. Green Wave changing up here. Play back in the Warroad end. Sent all the way around the board. Knocked away there by the Green Waves' Jolie Acker. Or Aker with it. Long cross-ice pass over here to Emmy Hardwick. Hardwick up ahead. There's Kalbrenner who gets behind the defense. Kalbrenner, big save by Piper. Piper with another big save on a breakaway here for Warroad. 13:25 left to go here, first period. No score. Warroad and East Grand Forks, Section 8A Girls Hockey Championship game. Here from East Grand Forks Civic Center. Sent into the East Grand Forks end once again. Back after it here for the Green Wave is Ava Kleinwachter. Kept in at the point now by Reagan Haley. Knocked down there by Kleinwachter. Now taken up here, it's Kalbrenner. Kalbrenner centering feed. That shot goes wide of the net. Now Kalbrenner with it here on the near side for Warroad. 12:55 left to go here in the period. It's Vivian Marcoca. Shot in. That one hit a Green Wave defender out in front of Piper that time. Reagan Haley playing it off the near wall this time. Now it's Vivian Marcoca. Shot in. Save Piper. Loose puck in front. Still loose in front. Piper with another stop. Now it's going to be taken up here by East Grand Forks. Played off the near wall. Green Wave trying to clear. Taken up here by Eva Kleinwachter here for the Green Wave. She banks it off the near wall. It'll go down the length of the ice. That is going to bring up another whistle and another face-off. That's 7 for Warroad. Green Wave yet to register a shot on net as of yet. Heron, Reese, and French back out there here for Warroad. That top unit out for East Grand Forks as well. Tied up in a face-off circle now. The Green Wave playing it out, playing it toward the middle now. That goes beyond Peyton Varnson that time. Warroad bringing it right back in. Here's Reese with it now. Taylor Reese centering feed in front to Jaylee French. Couldn't pull the trigger, get a shot away. Lydia Filling sending it into the near corner now for Warroad. French battling over there now. Jaylee comes out of there with it. Jaylee on the backhand. Shot that goes just wide of the net. 11:54 left to go here in the period. Now shot in by Lydia Filling. That goes wide of the net. Green Wave trying to clear. Take it up here. Linnea Heron between the circles. Shot in. Saved by Piper. Emma Piper with 8 saves here in the hockey game here in the first period. In the first 5 minutes, 15 seconds of the opening period, she has 8 saves for East Grand Forks. Face off to her right. Face off brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil in Warroad. Won by Warroad. Getting that face-off brought to you by Farmers Union Oil. Sent into the East Grand Forks end. Centering feed now. That one's going to be knocked down. Loose in front. Piper with another save. And she covers up on it once again. Emma Piper has just got a knack, or has had a knack here in the opening period to know where the puck is at. And she's been able to keep it out in front of her and keep it from going beyond that red line. She has 10 saves here in the first 5.5 minutes here of the opening period. Scoreless hockey game here from East Grand Forks. Sent in now. Piper steers it over into the corner now. McDonald sends it on the near wall now. It's going to be kept in here by Warroad. McDonald back after it here now for East Grand Forks, sending it back on the near side. Here's Emmy Hardwick. Hardwick a little too far for Savea Grafstrom that time. Green Wave trying to clear, knocked down by Ava Corrington that time. Kept in the Green Wave zone now. Back after it there is going to be Kelsey Dronin. Now it's McDonald coming back the other way here for East Side. McDonald here on the near side outside the circle now, centering feet in front, blocked away here by the Warroad defense out in front of Peyton Raleigh. Long pass up ahead, intended there for Olivia Anthony, sent back into the Warroad end here by East Grand Forks. 10:39 left to go here, first period, no score between the Warriors and the Green Wave. Back behind the net now, it's Olivia Anthony. Anthony sending it on this side. Tipped up and out of the zone here now by East Grand Forks, playing the neutral zone. Taken up here now by Lindsay Lawrenson. Eludes one defender. Lawrenson and shot. That goes wide of the net. Lawrenson chasing it over into the corner. That one's going to go out of play. And we will get a stoppage of play here and a face-off. Again, face-off brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil Company and Warroad Gas, Propane, Food, Bait, Tackle, you name it. They got it. Farmers Union Oil and Warroad. Face off to the right with Emma Piper. Shot fanned on that time by Olivia Anthony. Now it's going to be taken up here by Ava Kleinwachter, who sends it around the board, sends it over here on the far side here to Peyton Barnson. Barnson has it over here along the far side. Taken away there. It's dumped down low there by Carly Kalbrenner. Lindsay Lawrenson after it here now for Warroad. 9:52 left to go here in the opening period. Lawrenson with it. Shot. It goes just wide of the net. Back out to the point. It's Reagan Haley. Haley playing it back behind the net. Now it's Olivia Anthony. Puck deflected away here now by East Grand Forks. Blake Schultz with it now. Schultz at center ice. Taken up here by Vivian Marcoca. Up ahead here to Jaylee French, getting it into the zone. Marcoca over skates it now. It's going to be played up and out here now by East Grand Forks. Back the other way, it's Peyton Varnson. Varnson sending it into the Warroad end. Green Wave making a change here. 9:15 left to go here in the opening period here in a scoreless hockey game. Deflected back in on net. Peyton Raleigh will steer it aside. Play over here on the far side now. Warroad breaking it out. Here's Jaylee French. Got Linnea Heron with her. French here, left side. Jaylee, backhander, that goes just wide. Played up here along the near wall. Knocked down. Now it's going to be skated into the zone here now by East Grand Forks. Shot wide of the net. Play goes over into the near corner. Still tied up over there. Now puck comes free. Centering feed for East Grand Forks. Shot saved by Raleigh. Loose in front. Berg with it now. She'll swat it over into the far corner. Best scoring opportunity for East Grand Forks in the first period here by far, and it comes halfway through. Taken up here now by the Green Wave. Dumped into the Warroad end. Play goes back behind Peyton Raleigh. Pass up ahead now. Jaylee French up ahead further now. It's Linnea Heron. Heron brings it, sends it into the zone now. Warriors change up here. 8:12 left to go here in the opening period. Scoreless hockey game from the East Grand Forks Civic Center. Sydney McDonald with it now. Taken off to play. It's Ava Corrington with it now for Warroad. Corrington, nifty pass over there to Carly Kalbrenner. Or Savea Grafstrom, rather. Grafstrom over there. Grafstrom has it now. And she gets tied up over there with Keely Janicki. Warriors with it in. It goes in on net. 11th shot for Warroad. 11 saves for Emma Piper here in the opening period. Going in on net, and it'll be covered up there. That'll bring up a stoppage of play. 7 minutes and 34 seconds. 7 minutes, 34 seconds left to go. here in period number 1. 11-1 are your shots. 11 for Warroad, 1 for East Grand Forks. Face-off brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil Company and Warroad here on the near face-off circle. Taken up here now by Lindsay Lawrence, and back up top. Shot by Michaela Lee. Bouncing puck side of the net. Controlled there by Warroad. Gathered in here now by Lindsay Lawrence, and back up top. Here's Michaela Lee with it. Now Lee, top of the circle here on the right side. Lee still with the puck. Lee back up top. Here's Kate Johnson. Fires it in. That one hit traffic in front. Bunch of bodies out in front of Emma Piper that time. Pass over here now to Kate Johnson here outside the circle here on the near side. 7 minutes left to go here in the opening period. There's Colbrenner with the shot. Glove save made. Glove save made by Emma Piper. That is save number 13 for Emma Piper here in the opening period. Shots 13 for Warroad, 1 for East Grand Forks. We are scoreless on the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Face-off here in the near face-off circle. Won by Warroad. Face-off brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil. Shot goes wide of the net. Sent back behind the net. Tipped over here near corner. Played up off the wall. Now it's Linnea Heron trying to dig it out of there. 6:40 left to go. Still tied up here along the near wall. Now it's East Grand Forks breaking it out. Back the other way is Jolie Aker. Aker's sending it into the Warroad end here for East Grand Forks. Play here along the near side of the green wave with it now. Puck taken, shot. That one knocked away. 6:18 left to go here in the period. Play in the Warroad end here. Tipped up ahead now. It's going to be skated up here for Warroad. It's Taylor Reese. Here's a shot, the save by Piper. 6 minutes left to go here, first period. Scoreless hockey game here from the East Grand Forks Civic Center. It's Lydia Filling. Filling with the shot. That one hits traffic in front. Carly Colbrenner playing it down low, down over to Jaylee French. Now it's Colbrenner with it here in the near corner. Carly trying to get over here. Jaylee French. Penalty coming up. Our first penalty of the game. Back out of the point. A delayed penalty here on East Grand Forks. Filling with the shot. That one goes all the way back into the neutral ice area. Lindsay Lawrenson with it now. Lawrenson cruising across here on the near side. Lawrenson back behind the net. Lindsay Lawrenson back up top now. It's Ellie Hardwick filling with the shot. Another save there by Piper. Again, delayed penalty coming up on East Grand Forks. Lydia Filling now over here now to Ellie Hardwick. Shot knocked down, and now it's finally touched by East Grand Forks. So Warroad will go on the game's first power play. Penalty on East Grand Forks. Time of the penalty is going to be at 11:51. And it'll go on Brooke Hecht. So Warroad will have a 2-minute 5-on-4 skater advantage. Scoreless hockey game. Warroad 15 shots. East Grand Forks 1. 0-0 is your score. Here's Jaylee French. Shot. That goes wide of the net. Vivian Marcoca trying to keep it in. Now it's going to be kept in there by Taylor Reese. Jaylee French with it now. Back over to Taylor Reese outside the circle. Up top, Jaylee French shot in. That one deflected by traffic out in front of Emma Piper. Here's Olivia Anthony. Back up top, Vivian Marcoca fires it in. The save there by Piper. That is her 16th save. Goes back out to the neutral ice area. Foot race for it. Now it's Marcoca. And now it's Olivia Anthony coming in to help out. She gets taken off the plate. Centering feed that time. It's going to be deflected back behind the net. 4:15 left to go here, first period. Jaylee French, top of the circle. Regains possession. Jaylee, wrist shot, save made Piper. 17 saves for Piper. That was Michaela Lee. Jaylee French here, top of the circle, left side. Lee, the one-timer, that goes wide of the net. Taken up here by French now. It's Carly Colbrenner with it. Colbrenner to Olivia Anthony. Colbrenner back up top now, Michaela Lee. Jaylee French, one-timer. Save made, loose in front. Covered up by Piper. 18 saves for East Grand Forks netminder Emma Piper. 34 seconds left to go on a minor penalty to East Grand Forks Brooke Hecht. 3:43 left to go here first period. We are still scoreless in the section championship game. Face off to the right, Piper. Face off brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil Company. Gathered up here now by Lindsay Lawrenson. Lawrenson, high shot deflected high and wide of the net. Play here along the near side now. It's taken up by Lawrenson again. Lawrenson shot saved by Piper. Save number 19. 15 seconds left to go. Now it's going to be taken up by the Green Wave. They get it out to center and get it all the way back into the Warroad end. Warriors are going to have to hurry if they're going to get another rush up and get a 5-on-4 skater advantage here, because the power play is expired. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey here in the opening period. 3 minutes left to go. Scoreless hockey game here from the Civic Center in East Grand Forks. Lindsay Lawrenson with it now. Lawrenson weaving her way through centering feed for Heron. Didn't quite connect. Here come the Green Wave back the other way. It's Kaylee Janicki. Janicki now, top of the circle, shot in. Raleigh with the save. Steered it over into the corner now. It's Lydia Filling over there here for Warroad. 2:40 left to go here in the opening period. Skated up and out now by Ava Corrington. Corrington bringing it in onside high shot. Glove save made by Piper. 20 saves for Emma Piper. Warriors have 20 shots here in the opening period. East Grand Forks 2. We are still scoreless at 0-0 here in the section championship game. 2:31 left to go here in the opening period. Face off to the right. Piper, brought to you by Farmers Union Oil Company. Dumped down low here by Warroad. Play over here in the near side. Green Wave trying to clear the zone. Kept in here by Marcoka. Flipped out of there by Piper. 2:18 left to go here in the third period. Face-off coming off to the right of Emma, or to the left of Emma Piper on her glove side. Near face-off circle. Carly Kalbrenner along with Olivia Anthony and Lindsay Lawrenson out there, and it's going to be pushed up and out there by Addie Gelman. She had a goal back in the Thief River Falls game Saturday in the semifinal round. Shot toward the net, knocked down there by Reagan Haley. Haley up ahead here now. It's Olivia Anthony. Anthony with a shot. That's partially deflected there by Megan Berg. Centering feed. That goes all the way through. East Grand Forks with it now. They skate it back the other way. It's Laurel Costo. 1:48 left to go here in the opening period here in a scoreless hockey game. Blake Schultz dumping it down low. Play over into the corner. Costo going after it here for the Green Wave. Play here in the near corner now. Skating over and trying to dig it free that time is Lawrenson. Lawrenson over there. Still tied up over there. And Lawrenson almost had it. Now it comes free. Green Wave with it. Here's Blake Schultz. Schultz spins, turns, shoots. It goes back behind the net. Costo with it. Tipped away there by Jolie Aker. Gathered up here by Warroad. Tipped into the neutral zone. Now it's Megan Berg for East Grand Forks, sending it back into the Warroad end. Final minute of play here in the opening period here in a scoreless hockey game. Played up and out. Now it's Olivia Anthony. Wrist shot. Save made by Piper. Save number 21 for Emma Piper. Shots 21 for Warroad, 2 for East Grand Forks. We are still scoreless at the Civic Center in East Grand Forks. Face off to the right of the East Grand Forks netminder, and brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil Company. Your one stop. Jaylee French. Oh, that hit the post. Jaylee French hit the post that time. Played out to center ace. Jaylee French with a post there. The closest as Warroad has gotten to getting a puck back behind Emma Piper. 30.2 seconds left to go here in the opening period. A scoreless hockey game here, Section 8A championship game from the Civic Center in East Grand Forks. Scoreless between the 1 and 2 seeds, Warroad and East Grand Forks. Face off here in the near face-off circle. Played over into the corner. Centering feed by Jaylee French. Nice job by the Green Wave to get it out of harm's way. Now it's going to be the Warriors try to get it out. It's going to be kept in there by Lydia Filling. Nice job there to keep it in the zone now. It's going to be played up and out now by East Grand Forks. Final seconds ticking away here. First period dumped in by Warroad all the way around the board, center on the board. That's going to do it. 17 minutes in. No score between Warroad and East Grand Forks from the Civic Center. We'll be back right after this timeout on KQ92 and at your live event.
Tour. Call 218-521-0161 for Benedict and Mission Coordinator.
Hi, I'm Tyler McGlynn, and I'm the owner and Assisted Living Director at Bethany Assisted Living in Fosston. We provide services for mentally ill and elderly in a safe and comfortable family setting.
I recommend it for people who want to come in here. The place is nice, the place is good, the staff's real friendly, and gets along with people. It makes you feel like family. We are family.
Exciting news from Bitker Inc. For a limited time, GT radio tires are on sale and you'll save $50 on every set of 4 tires. Upgrade your ride and keep your family rolling safely this winter season while pocketing extra cash. $50 savings on every set of 4 tires from Bitker Inc. located between Ada and Halsted.
Welcome back to the East Grand Forks Civic Center. We are one period in to this Section 8A Girls Hockey Championship game between the Warroad Warriors and the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Time now for the Farmers Union Oil intermission report. Farmers Union Oil intermission report. Check out Farmers Union Oil for all of your needs as far as getting out on the lake, snacks, pop munchies, and the tackle that you need to get out on the lake for that ice fishing trip out on Lake of the Woods. Going to get into the stats here coming up right now, and I wanted to make sure that this was all right with her before we did this. I talked to her on Saturday. Huge first period by Emma Piper right now, and I think this is the first for me as far as broadcast. I don't believe I've interviewed a mom on an intermission report. We're talking with Morgan Piper. The reason why we're talking to Morgan is because first off, she's mom of Emma, who's a goaltender for East Grand Forks, and some of you might know that she had played a little bit of hockey up at Warroad, right?
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Fun stuff tonight, right?
Yeah, it's been a pretty fast-paced game. We need to get more than 2 shots on net to have a shot at anything here, but It's been pretty good. We're blocking a lot of shots. I would say this is a better game so far for us than the last time we played Warroad. Warroad beat us 4-0 back then. Similar, like shots-wise right now, I would say, but we're blocking just a lot more. Warroad hasn't been able to move the puck on us quite as much.
Yeah.
So that helps us and helps Emma in net very much.
Sure, absolutely. Now, you've seen her play throughout the season. You've seen her good games. You've seen bad games or in-between games and whatnot. Is she on her game tonight?
I would say yes.
Yeah.
I mean, she's gotten stronger throughout the season. And I would say, she looks dialed in tonight. And she definitely, she's got a lot of friends over on that Warroad team, and she doesn't like when they score on her. So it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch them. So I know Lindsay Lawrenson had a good chance, kind of in there and put it right in the bread basket. I was like, yes, thanks, Lindsay. But yeah, no, it's been a great, it's been pretty fast-paced game.
Yep, exactly. We're talking with Morgan Piper George, right? Or is it just Piper now?
Piper George.
Piper George. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Very good. Very good. Want to make sure we got that straight. Now you've played at games like this. Now, what kind of advice did you give your daughter before tonight, or did you just leave her? I mean, I know goalies are kind of a rare breed as far as that goes. You kind of leave them alone, kind of like starting pitchers and pitchers that have a no hitter going type thing. I mean, do you pass on words of advice or not?
It was a really weird day for us because we didn't have school. We have
Okay.
school off today, tomorrow, and Monday.
Okay.
And so it's a long break for us. So, like normally I don't really get to see her. So she was kind of in and out of the house kind of all day, but I didn't really tell her too much.
Okay.
A lot of people have been kind of talking about the game since, Sunday. And she was just kind of like, just didn't really want to talk about it. So I just left her a little note card and, I just told her it's just like any other game. Just go out and have fun because it could be your last game and you just got to enjoy it.
The great thing is she's only in 10th grade.
Yes, she's a sophomore.
10th grade. So she's got 2 more years of this.
Yes.
So, I mean, obviously you want to go down to St. Paul next week and do the whole state tournament thing or whatnot. But she's gonna be back, and I'm thinking Reese is probably gonna be back next year too.
Yeah, we've got a very young goaltending class. We even have next year we'll have 4 goalies because we have another one that comes up from our 12U. So the goaltending just rotated between Reese and Emma this year, and that it was nice to rotate. She's done that kind of throughout Bantams too, so she's familiar with that. Not every goalie is. But yeah, and they've handled it very well. But I would say everybody will be back next year.
All right, very good. We're talking with Morgan Piper George. She is the mom of Emma Piper, who's made 21 saves here in the first period. What's got to happen in the second and third period?
We got to get more shots.
Yeah.
We got to get it. We got to get some offensive zone time and test Peyton. I mean, she's a great goaltender. But with 2 shots on net, as a goalie, those were always the hardest games to play is when you don't have a lot of action and you got to find a way to stay in a game. And I know Peyton does very well at that. But that's kind of the things where sometimes something bounces your way then too. So we gotta get some more shots and some more ozone time. And just keep blocking shots and keep helping Emma out. They haven't been able to move the puck so much. So that helps that she doesn't have to go as laterally. She's seeing a lot of the shots right away. Warroad is trying to get, back to the point and shots in front, but we're blocking. So that's, basically we got to get to the other end a little bit more.
Yeah, good stuff there. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You bet.
Yeah.
That's Morgan Piper George. She is the mom of Emma Piper, the goaltender for East Grand Forks. Again, played a game or 2 at Warroad. I think we said, 3 or 4 or something like that?
Yeah, just a few.
Yeah, just a few. You have a great rest of the game, okay?
Thank you.
You bet. All right, we're back after this timeout.
Visit Bitger Inc. or call 218-456-7467. Save $50 on every set of 4 GT Radio tires.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Hi, I'm TJ Oshie here at Marvin headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. Let's check it out. Warroad is a small town way of life, right on Lake of the Woods. Some of the best fishing in the world.
I think what makes us so unique here is within 15 minutes of me leaving work, I can be out on the lake, I can be on the golf course, I can be on the bike path, I can be out in the Beltrami Island State Forest.
Just a fantastic way to grow up and to live life.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Nearly 1 million Minnesota.
All right, welcome back to the East Grand Forks Civic Center, where we are in our first period intermission. Your intermission report being brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil Company on Highway 11 East in Warroad. Bringing you the intermission report here for the section playoffs. As Farmers Union is your place to go for the gas, propane, food, bait, tackle, you name it, they got it. Farmers Union Oil, again, bringing you the intermission report. Going again through some of the first period stats for the hockey game, the Section 8A Girls Hockey Championship game. The biggest stat right now, and this could see, and if this keeps up, you never know how this is going to work out. But after one period of play, Warroad is outshooting East Grand Forks 21-2. It's a scoreless game, and Emma Piper for East Grand Forks is on top of her game. She has stopped everything that's come near. The only one that got by her remotely, Jaylee French hit a post in the first period, late in the first period, almost got puck past the East Grand Forks netminder, but hit the post and playing down out and went over into the off to the side, off to the far side. So that the closest that East Grand Forks or by that Warroad has come to getting a puck past Emma Piper. Otherwise, she's been all over that piece of vulcanized rubber that the Warriors have been firing at the East Grand Forks netminder. Again, 0-0 score here after one period of play. Second period is on the way next on Lake Country KQ92, KQ92.com, and also at yourliveevent.com.
Tax season doesn't have to be stressful. Professional
Mutual Insurance to protect their homes, farms, and personal property. Bray Gently Mutual Insurance was founded in 1900 right here in Northwest Minnesota. We've been proudly serving Polk, Pennington, Red Lake, Marshall, Beltrami, Roseau, and surrounding communities ever since. Bray Gently Mutual Insurance in Thief River Falls, specializing in farm and residential insurance protection. Call 218-683-3200 or visit braygently.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities.
Welcome back to East Grand Forks, second period underway. Yeah, the Green Wave defending the goal off to our left here in the second period. Warroad the goal off to our right. Play in the East Grand Forks end. Sent back behind the net now. Play over here along the near corner. Peyton Barnson now sent up to center ice. Taking it there. Kate Johnson for Warroad. Trying to get it to Jaylee French. Play still in the neutral ice area. Pass up ahead. It's going to be gathered in there by Kate Johnson for Warroad, sliding it over here now to Michaela Lee. Lee sending it over here a little bit further here into the near corner, play in the Warroad end. Just underway here, second period. Scoreless hockey game. Michaela Lee with it now back behind her own net. Banked off the far wall. Jaylee French up ahead to Lee. She's got Taylor Reese with her. Michaela Lee to Reese. And a save by Piper. Deflected out of there. Played over here now. It's Jaylee French. Top of the circle. French. Top of the circle on the right side. Jaylee still with the puck. Back behind the net. Tried to center it, getting it back out to the point. Nobody there. Back after it here is Reagan Haley. D-to-D pass here. Vivian Marcoca. She sends it out the near wall. Green Wave with it now, sending it back up to center. Knocked away here by Warroad, trailing on the play and pushing it up ahead here is Addie Chelman. Chelman sending it in on Peyton Raleigh. That is her third save of the hockey game. Played up now. It's going to be taken up here by Reagan Haley. And a whistle stop and play here. And it's going to be an offside, so we're going to get a face-off. Another face-off. Face-offs brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil Company in Warroad. Just underway here, second period, minute 49 in. Scoreless hockey game here from the Civic Center in East Grand Forks. Reagan Haley up ahead to Olivia Anthony. Now it's going to be gathered up here. Brooke Hecht. Hecht here along the near side. Tipped up ahead a little bit too far that time. It'll be brought in here. It's Lindsay Lawrenson. Lawrenson, top of the circle here on the right side. Got turned around, still got control of the puck once again. Knocked down there by Jolie Aker. Sending it back now, Hecht with it. That one broken up here by Vivian Marcoca here for Warroad. Marcoca sending it back behind the net. Play over here on the far side. Now it's going to be played, sent in. Centering pass and a save there by Piper. Gathered up here by Carly Kalbrenner. Kalbrenner now trying to get into Lindsay Lawrenson. Rolling puck, couldn't get a shot away. Lawrence in here along the near corner. Scoreless hockey game in the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard dumped into the Warroad end. Green Wave making a change here. 14-14 left to go here in period number 2 here in a scoreless hockey game. It's Olivia Anthony. Tipped up ahead now. It's going to be sent back the other way here by the Green Waves. Claire McDonald. Anthony with it now. Dumping it back behind the net. Schultz over there. Now it's going to be Reagan Haley. Haley playing it off the near wall, trying to get it up ahead here now to Emmy Hardwick. She gets it out to the neutral zone. Hardwick tipping it into the East Grand Forks end. Hardwick up ahead now. It's Ava Corrington. Corrington back out the score. Ava Corrington scores and Warroad leads 1-0. Time of the goal is going to be at 3:21 of the second period. A goal by Eva Corrington, 1 assist at least. Should go to Emmy Hardwick. The Warriors score their first goal on their third shot of the hockey game. 1-0 your score. Eva Corrington finally breaking the ice, getting the double goose egg off the scoreboard. So Hardwick with the lone assist on that one. Corrington from Hardwick, 1-0. Warroad with the lead here over the East Grand Forks Greenway. Play back in the Warroad end now. Sent toward the middle. Schultz had it. Has it stripped away there. Now it's going to be Taylor Reese with it here now for Warroad. Reese skating it back behind her own net. Taylor playing it up along the far side. Rolling puck that time, pushed up ahead here by Lydia Filling. Filling with it now. She has some room. Crosses in on side shot in. Blocker save made there by Piper. Sent back out to neutral ice. Keith Johnson after it. 1-0 your score. Warroad with the lead on the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Gathered up here is Lydia Filling. Oh, Johnson with it now. Keith Johnson. Johnson, it's tipped up ahead into the neutral zone there by Linnea Heron. Taken up here now by East Grand Forks. It's Lydia Filling with it now. Johnson. Johnson up ahead now. Carly Kalbrenner with it here. Kalbrenner outside the circle here on the far side. 1-0 hockey game. Goal by Eva Corrington. Finally got the double goose egg off the scoreboard. Here's Jaylee French. Shot in. That one knocked down. Play over to the far corner. It's Olivia Anthony. Anthony, now it's going to be taken up here at East Grand Forks. They try and clear. Stopped there by Michaela Lee. Nice job to keep the zone here for Warroad. Coming up off the rail now, it's Olivia Anthony with it here on the far corner. Vivian Marcoca, shot in. Deflected away there by Piper. 11:46 left to go here in period number 2 here in a 1-0 game on the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Back out to the point now. Marcoca sends it down low. Play over here in the near corner now. Still tied up now. It's going to be gathered up here. Now it's Carly Kalbrenner. Kalbrenner on a backhand. Shot in. Loose puck side of the net. Here's Olivia Anthony with it now. couldn't get a shot away. Green Wave trying to clear it out. They do so. They clear it up to the neutral ice area. 11-11 left to go here. Period number 2. 1-0 Warroad over East Grand Forks on your Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Played up here along the near wall. Gets past Ellie Hardwick. She goes back after it. Back in the neutral zone. Now sends it over here to Lydia Filling. Filling up ahead. Nobody there as the Warriors are making a change. It's sent all the way down to the Warroad end. It's going to bring up a face-off in the East Grand Forks end. Face-off brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil Company and Warroad, the Sportsman Stop. 1-0 Warroad with the lead here over the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Tipped there by the Green Wave, now up and out. Green Wave with a potential break here. Now it's going to be skated up, skated in. Green Wave skating it in that time was Peyton Varnson. Back behind the net. Tied up over here. Green Wave just looking for need a little puck luck here. Trailing 1-0 here. Open second period. 10:20 left to go here in the second. Shots 23-3 in favor of Warroad. Played up here along the near side now. Played back over to the corner. It's Ellie Hardwick. Hardwick over here now to Linnea Heron. Heron. Her breakout pass knocked down. It's going to be tracked down there. Taylor Reese. Now Jaylee French with it. French top of the circle. Fires a shot that goes just wide. All the way around the board. It's going to go back into the Warroad end. Now Reagan Haley with it. Haley pass up ahead now. It's Taylor Reese. Reese to Vivian Marcoca. Marcoca has some room. Cruising in. Fires a shot. That save made by Piper. French with the shot. Another save by Piper. 24 saves for Emma Piper. Warriors with a 1-0 lead on the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Face off to Piper's right on the stick side. Face off won by Warroad. Face off brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil Company and Warroad. It's sent all the way down into the Warroad end. That's going to bring up another face off on the icing call. 9:29 left here in period number 2, almost to the halfway point here, the second period here in a 1-0 game. Face off to the right, Emma Piper. Face off won by Warroad. Face offs are brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil Company and Warroad. Now taking up here is Lindsay Lawrenson. Lawrenson back up top now. Reagan Haley. Haley with the shot. That goes deflected just wide. Kept in here by Vivian Marcoca here on the right side. Back behind the net. McDonald with it now. McDonald sending it over here on the far side to Alexis McDonald. With Sydney McDonald to Alexis McDonald. Now it's going to be tipped up and out here by Jolie Aker. Haley back after it here for Warroad. Gathered up by East Grand Forks, shot in. Save made, Peyton Raleigh. Save number 4 for Peyton. Face-off coming up here in the near face-off circle. Off to Peyton's right. Or to her left, make that. On her glove side. Face-off won by Warroad. Face-offs brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil Company and Warroad, your sportsman shop. Play over here in the near side. Back up top, shot in, knocked down by the defense out in front of Peyton Raleigh. Now it's Ava Corrington. She's got the lone goal of the hockey game. Corrington sending it over here far corner now. Back behind the net of Piper. Savea Grafstrom after it now. East Grand Forks trying to clear. Kept in here now by Warroad. Pass over here now to Michaela Lee. Lee outside the circle here on the near side. Sending it back here to Grafstrom. Now it's dumped back behind the net. Pushed up ahead there by Addie Gelman for East Grand Forks. Kept in here by Lee at the point here on the near side. We're over halfway through the second period here in a 1-0 game. Warroad with the lead on the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Security State Bank. Download their mobile app today. Then visit them online at ssbwarroad.com. Bank from anywhere. You can even bank from the East Grand Forks Civic Center if you wanted to. You can download their mobile app today and visit them online at ssbwarroad.com. Face off to the left of Emma Piper. Face off won by Warroad. Face off brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil Company. It's going to be taken up here. Taylor Reese. Reese with it now. Back toward the middle. Leaving it here for filling. Now Ellie Hardwick with it. Pushed up and out of the zone here by East Grand Forks. Sent back the other way now by Keely Janicki. Janicki sending it in here to the Warroad end. 7:28 left to go here in period number 2 in a 1-0 game. 1-0 on the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Now it's taken up here by Ellie Hardwick. Hardwick now shot of the point there. That's steered aside there. Peyton Raleigh. Penalty coming up on Warroad. It's going to be a power play for East Grand Forks. I'm going to say that they might have even called that on Peyton Raleigh. So the Warriors sending someone over there. I think Peyton Raleigh does pick up the penalty. I think she kind of got her stick out and tripped up an East Grand Forks skater. But East Grand Forks with the power play, serving the penalty is going to be Linnea Heron. Face-off in an near face-off circle. Face-off brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil Company at Warroad. Won by Warroad. Farmers Union Oil, gas, propane, food, bait, tackle, you name it, they got it. Sent into the East Grand Forks end. Piper leaving it there for Ava Kleinwachter. Blake Schultz now. There's a East Grand Forks Green Wave on the power play. First power play for the Green Wave. Warriors had one in the first period. Sent in here now by Warroad. Here's Olivia Anthony with it. Anthony tried to center it over for Carly Kolbrenner. Kolbrenner over here near corner. Gathered in here now by East Grand Forks back on their own end. Green Wave with 1:15 left to go in their 5-on-4 skater advantage. Dumped in, saved there by Peyton Raleigh. Play over here far corner. 1 minute left to go in the power play for East Grand Forks. 6 minutes left to go here in the second period. 1-0 Warroad. Pass stolen. Here's Taylor Reese. Reese breaking back the other way for Warroad. Taken out the play there by Blake Schultz. Short-handed opportunity there for Taylor Reese that time. Sent back on the East Grand Forks end. Penalty kill for Warroad. Doing a nice job here. Keeping the puck in the East Grand Forks end so they can't set their power play up here on the opposite side. 5:35 left to go here in the second period. A 1-0 Warroad lead over East Grand Forks in the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. It's Blake Schultz. Schultz carries across. Schultz firing the shot in wide. Chasing after it. Back behind the net. Now has it over here far corner. Schultz. Schultz back behind the net once again. Schultz centering it. McDonald with it. Got turned around. Couldn't get a shot away really. Dumps it down low once again. 5:05 left to go here in the period. And the team's back at full strength. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey here at the Civic Center at East Grand Forks. Warriors killing off the penalty now. Puck going back behind Peyton Raleigh. Centering. Now it's going to be Olivia Anthony back the other way. Olivia Anthony going off to her left. Shot in. That one blocked away there. Blocked away by McDonald for East Grand Forks. 4:35 left to go here in period number 2. 1-0 Warroad with the lead on the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Lindsay Lawrenson, side of the net. That one goes just wide. Taken up here by Lawrenson. Keeping it in onside. Doing a nice job keeping the puck in onside now. Warroad with it. Here's Marcoka. Shot in on net. Piper with another save. It's going to carry him all the way back into the neutral zone. 4:09 left to go here in the period here in a 1-0 game on the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Dumped in now It's Vivian Marcoca who'll send it, will go back after it, back behind her own net. Now sliding it on this side. Reagan Haley. Haley up ahead a little bit further that time for Savea Grafstrom. She'll chase after it back behind the net, as will Brooke Hecht. Grafstrom trying to get it over here for Ava Corrington. She's got the game's lone goal. That was scored earlier on in the period at 3:21. Centering feed once again. Puck side of the net. Taken up here now by East Grand Forks. Back out to neutral ice now. It's going to be skated back the other way here by the Green Waves. Side of the net covered up there by Peyton Raleigh. 3:28 left to go here in period number 2. It's Warroad 1, East Grand Forks 0. Shots 26 for Warroad, 8 for East Grand Forks. So East Grand Forks out shooting Warroad 6-5 here in period number 2. After getting badly outshot in the first period, 21-2. Gathered in now, shot that one sticked aside there by Raleigh. 3:19 left to go here in the second period. Take it up here, Jaylee French. French, crossing the blue line, tried to split the defense, sticked out of there by Emma Piper. Lee with it now. Lee over into the corner. Taking up here, Taylor Reese with it now. Back out to the point is Michaela Lee. Lee with a good look. The shot in. Deflected by traffic in front. Loose in front. Still loose. Deflected over into the corner. Now it's going to be gathered up here by Keith Johnson. Johnson with the shot. Knocked down traffic in front. Here's Lee. Fires a shot. Save made by Piper. Schultz will carry it out for East Grand Forks. 2:30 left to go here in the period. Schultz into the Warroad end, back behind the Warroad net. Schultz dropping it back, nobody there. Knocked away there, now it's going to be Kate Johnson, gets it up ahead for Olivia Anthony. Anthony up ahead a little further here, Jaylee French. French goes down to the ice. Puck knocked away there by Brooke Hecht. Play over here far corner now, puck squirts free. Top of the circle here on the far side in the East Grand Forks end. Now the Green Wave coming back the other way with it. Taken up by Warroad back in their own end. Lydia Filling trying to get it up for Olivia Anthony, and that's going to be offside. Face-off coming up here with 1:53 left to go here in period number 2. It's Warroad 1, East Grand Forks 0 on the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. The lone goal of the hockey game coming out the stick of Ava Corrington at 3:21 of the second period. Off the draw, it's going to be pushed up ahead. Play right in front of the penalty box area now. It's Olivia Anthony. Anthony with the shot. That's going to be deflected just wide. Anthony back after it, back behind the net. Try to get it over here to Lindsay Lawrenson. Pushed over here to the far side now is Lydia Filling. Filling with the shot. That one deflected away by traffic out in front of Piper that time. Sent here side of the net. Now back behind the net. Sent around the board. Play over here in the far corner. Lawrenson now. Lindsay Lawrenson, round one defender. That's going to be a penalty on Lawrenson. Yeah, she got tied up, dumped an East Grand Forks player down to the ice, and East Grand Forks is going to come out of there with the penalty. Fans on this side calling for a 5-minute penalty. Cross-checking on Lawrenson. Time of the penalty is going to be at 15:54. Shot in, steered aside by Raleigh. Final minute of play, second period. Gathered up here, Blake Schultz. Schultz with it. Gathered up here by East Grand Forks. Sending it back out now. It's going to be taken up here by the Green Wave, taken out of there by Kleinbacher. Over here on the far side. Gelman now. Now Blake Schultz. Schultz brings it across. 29 seconds left to go in the period. Poked out to play. Kept in nicely there by the Green Wave. Nice job there at the blue line. by Dronin for East Grand. Sent into the East Grand Forks end. Now it's Taylor Reese for Warroad. Reese had it, taken out the play, cleared out by East Grand Forks to the neutral ice area. Lee with it now, fires it off the near glass, dumps it into the East Grand Forks end. Back after it here for the Green Wave is Ava Kleinwachter. That's going to do it. 34 minutes in this Section 8A final in the books. Your score on the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. It's a Warroad Warriors 1, the East Grand Forks Green Wave nothing. We're going to be back after this timeout on KQ92 at yourliveevent.com.
River Falls, Roseau, and Greenbush.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
You've been thinking about making the switch to natural gas. Greater Minnesota Gas has some things for you to think about. You'll find convenience and savings from using natural gas for hot water, cooking, heating your home, the laundry, even grills or fire pits, and a swimming pool. Take advantage of rebates by calling Greater Minnesota Gas at 1-888-931-3411 or find us online at greatermngas.com. Greater Minnesota Gas, changing lives with energy.
Upgrade your toolbox and tackle any project with the latest from Ada Building Center, LLC. They've added a massive 24-foot Diablo display filled with everything you need, brand new to the store. From circular saw blades to framing blades and metal drilling solutions and diamond cutting concrete blades, Diablo has it all. Need fine finish or general purpose wood blades, high-performance crew driving bits? They've got you covered. Stop by Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, and see the Diablo difference for yourself. Your next project starts here.
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
When it comes to custom apparel and quality screen printing, trust the local experts at Imprint Screen Printing in East Grand Forks. Locally owned and proudly serving the region since 1992, Imprint specializes in screen printing, custom apparel, and professional graphic design to help your team, business, or event stand out. From bold designs to vibrant colors, they bring your vision to life with experience you can count on. Imprint Screen Printing in East Grand Forks, custom work done right.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB The Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
Lakes Community Cooperative, we believe energy should come with something extra, trust.
Welcome back to the East Grand Forks Civic Center, and it is time for our Farmers Union Oil Intermission Report. Intermission Report being brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil Company in Warroad, your sportsman stop. And your score after 1 period or 2 periods of play, the Warroad Warriors with the lead 1-0 over East Grand Forks. The lone goal of the hockey game was scored at 3:21. Lone goal thus far, anyway, scored at 3:21 of the second period, and scored by Eva Corrington with an assist to Emmy Hardwick. That is the lone goal of the hockey game. Shots in that period even, dead even that period. It was 21-2 in favor of Warroad in the first period. Dead even in the second period. Each team was 7 shots on goal in the second period. Warroad out shooting East Grand Forks 28-9 in the hockey game. And again, they lead 1-0 on the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Again, for these two teams, for Warroad, they're trying to get back to the state Class A girls hockey tournament for the 11th season in a row. As they've got quite the run going on as far as that goes. As a matter of fact, you can go all the way back as could start back basically in 2009. Warroad has won every section championship with the exception of 2014. That's when East Grand Forks won the section title. They went to the state girls hockey tournament, came in as runner-up that year, and Thief River Falls won in 2015, and they won it all. They won it all that year. Those are the 2 years Warroad has not won. Otherwise, Warroad has won every section title from the 2008-2009 season all the way up to this season, and they lead by 1 goal here after 2 periods of play on the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. We will take another timeout. Third period on the way. Is 1 goal going to be enough? Can East Grand Forks make a comeback? That is what remains to be seen. And you'll find out right here on Lake Country KQ92 and at yourliveevent.com. We're going to be back after this timeout.
Need propane for your home, farm fuel, or dependable delivery? We've got you covered. With hometown service and reliable supply, we're more than a provider. We're your neighbor. Lakes Community Cooperative, your co-op, our community.
Blessmeister Dental is dedicated to providing its patients with the best appropriate dentistry to help them maintain their health, comfort, and beauty for their lifetime. We know every person is different, and we will help you stay healthy and offer the level of care that you desire. With offices in Kirkston at 1726 University Avenue or by phone, 281-4323. See or call Blessmeister Dental today.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star.
Employer. All right, welcome back to the East Grand Forks Civic Center, where we are headed into the third period of the game here tonight. Section 8A Girls Hockey Championship game. Warroad with a 1-0 lead. And the lone goal of the hockey game scored by Ava Corrington, with an assist to Emmy Hardwick. Again, that's the lone goal here of the hockey game through 2 periods. Both teams coming back out onto the ice. And the third period on the way. Third period coming up here. 17 more minutes. And we will find out who will represent Section 8-1A at the State Class A Girls Hockey Tournament down at Grand Casino Arena next week. We already know that Bemidji is going to represent Section 8 AA. They won over Moorhead yesterday by a score of 4-3. So team swapping sides now. It'll be Peyton Raleigh going back and defending the goal off to our left. And Emma Piper will defend the goal off to our right. If you're East Grand Forks, you want to keep this the way it is. Try and pop a goal in. Warroad, you also each team wants to score that next goal. If Warroad does, a 2-0 lead is going to be huge in this game. If East Grand Forks scores a goal in this game, the roof is going to get blown off of this place. I can tell you that right now. A 1-0 game after 2 periods of play. Face off here at center ice. Face off brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil Company in Warroad, Minnesota. The Sportsman Stop. And that is going to start off our third period. Here, the East Grand Forks Civic Center, Section 8A Girls High School Final. Top seed Warroad and second seed East Grand Forks. Warroad working from, I think there was some debris out on the ice, so that got taken care of. Warroad working from left to right, East Grand from right to left, brought in here now by Vivian Marcoca. Top of the circle now, shot fired in. That one deflected by traffic out in front of Piper that time. Sent in is the Green Wave again. They have the power play here for the next 30 seconds. Oh, foot race forward. It's going to go in on Piper. That's going to be save number 28 for Emma Piper. First shot of the period. Shots now 29 for Warroad, 9 for East Grand Forks. Face off to the right of Emma Piper on the stick side. It's won by East Grand Forks. Face off brought to you by Farmers Union Oil and Warroad. Played up here on the near side. Long cross ice pass now. Pushed up ahead. Schultz carries it across here now for East Grand Forks. Schultz back behind the net. Top of the circle here, far side, deflected over here into the near corner. Jaylee French after it now. Going to be knocked out to neutral ice there by Taylor Reese. Warriors back at full strength. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey here at the East Grand Forks Civic Center. Puck knocked away. Take it up here now, Jaylee French. French up ahead to Lindsay Lawrence, and I don't think she was expecting the pass, so it's going to go all the way into the East Grand Forks end. That is going to bring up a face-off coming up in the Warroad end. Over on the far face-off circle, we have played 1 minute and 8 seconds of the third period here. It is a 1-0 Warroad lead. Tied up here along the near face-off circle now. It's going to be center bed brought across here. Carly Kalbrunner, her shot deflected. Goes up into the netting above the plexiglass, back behind Piper that time. Minute 20 gone in period number 3. Here in a 1-0 game. Face-off in the near face-off circle. Off to the right to Piper. Face-off won by Warroad. Face-off brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil and Warroad. Flipped up to the center ice area. Back into the Warroad end. Now back after it here for Warroad is Lydia Filling. Filling sending it on this side here for Emmy Hardwick. Hardwick here along the near board. Hardwick pushing it up ahead here to Lindsay Lawrence. A little bit too far. And that's going to be a face-off back down in the Warroad end once again. Minute 41 gone here in period 3. 141 gone here in period number 3. In a 1-0 Warroad lead here over the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Stepping in to take the draw, Keely Janicki for East Grand Forks. Face-off goes all the way around. Face-off won by East Grand Forks. It's brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil Company. Back out at the neutral zone now. Green Wave dumping it into the Warroad end once again. Giving chase, getting there first is going to be Reagan Haley. Haley up ahead now to Jaylee French. Knocked down, blocked away that time by the Green Wave Claire McDonald. Gathered at by it's Taylor Reese. Reese off to her left. Reese gets taken down to the ice. Play continues here. Now we get a cross-checking penalty called. Penalty is going to go on Warroad, so East Grand Forks is going to get a power play once again. Time of the penalty is going to be at 2:14. Could have been 2, but they called the 1. Green Wave on the power play here. Face out to the left, Peyton Raleigh. Wrapped around the board now. Pass it in a little bit too far there for Emmy Hardwick. Goes down the length of the ice. That'll eat up some more time on the penalty. It's going to be brought up across, pushed up ahead here. Addie Gelman now for East Grand. Gelman sending it in. Deflects back behind the net. Gelman with it once again. Outside the circle here in the near side. Sit down low. Now back behind the net of Raleigh. Gathered up here by East Grand. There's Gelman with it now. Shot in. That one deflects wide of the net. Kleinwachter over there here for East Grand Forks. Now swooping in, getting the puck now. Centering feed out front. Shot save made. And that one's going to be deflected away. East Grand Forks peppering the net here on this power play. Trying to get back in this thing. Shot in on Peyton Raleigh. Glove save made. 13:55 left to go here in period number 3. 1:09 left to go in the minor penalty to Warroad's Taylor Reese. 1-0 Warroad with the lead. here on the Security State Bank Warroad scoreboard. Sent up off the draw. Gathered up here now by Blake Schultz. Schultz now back in her own end. Green Wave are going to have to go the length of the ice now. They were moving it forward here now. Puck now sitting in front of Piper, swooping in on a play, getting it out of harm's way. There's Laurel Costo. Fires it in on Raleigh. Save made. Save number 12 for Peyton Raleigh. $13:26 left to go here in period 3. 40 seconds left to go. The minor penalty to Warroad's Taylor Reese. Face off to the left of Raleigh. Reagan Haley. Gathered up here now. It's Vivian Marcoca sending it out to neutral ice. Now it's McDonald with it. Sidney McDonald. McDonald on the side to Megan Berg. Back to McDonald here, far side. McDonald around one. Now gets it in, gets it across, fires a shot in. That goes wide of the net. McDonald chasing after it now, trying to push it back behind the net. Does so. Taken up here by Warroad. And set down the length of the ice. That'll lead up some more time and a penalty to Taylor Reese. Final few seconds on that. 12:53 left to go here in period 3 here in a 1-0 game. Warriors back at full strength. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Reese is back out on the ice here for Warroad. Gathered up here, Vivian Marcoca. Marcoca sending it in now. Sent all the way around the board. Knocked down there by Kleinwachter here for East Grand Forks. Costo over there. Laurel Costo. Skates it up here along the near side. Costo trying to get it around Emmy Hardwick. Does so. Taken up here by Michaela Lee. Here comes Taylor Reese. Reese cruising in. Reese shoots. Taylor Reese. Time of the goal, 4:47. Taylor Reese with a goal. It's 2-0. Huge lead here in this game. Not over by any stretch of the imagination, though, but still a 2-0 lead in a game where goals have come at a premium. Taylor Reese scoring for Warroad. It's 2-0 here on the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Michaela Lee on the assist. So the 2-0 Warroad lead. Again on the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Shot in Raleigh with the save. Partially screened that time. Sent here along the near side. Now it's going to be sent up and down. Now here's Olivia Anthony. Anthony around the defense of Sidney McDonald that time. Dumping it down low. Back behind the net of Piper. 11:45 left to go here. Period number 3. It's 2-0 Warroad. Knocked down by McDonald here for East Grand Forks. McDonald brings it across. McDonald poked away there by Johnson. Trailing on the play. Shot in. That one deflects wide of the net. Going after it there is Keely Janicki. Set up and out here now by Warroad. At the middle now, it's going to be Olivia Anthony. Shot saved there by Piper. That's her 29th save. 11:15 left to go here, period 3. 2-0 Warroad on the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Outside the circle, back up top, Lydia Filling. Shot in, saved Piper. That's save number 30. Ellie Hardwick to Olivia Anthony. Anthony shot, save Piper. Save number 31 for Emma Piper. 10:56 left to go here in period number 3. And it is time for Farmers Union Oil Warroad face-off. Sportsman stop. Face-off won by Warroad. It's brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil Company in Warroad. Sent back now Gathered up here by Reese. Lydia Filling with the shot deflected away. And it's going to be played over here in the near side. Lydia Filling with it now here for Warroad. Play on the outside now is Taylor Reese. Long cross-ice pass, shot in, and knocked down. Knocked away. Warroad trying to keep it in the zone. The Greenway trying to clear it out. Kelsey droning over there. Now coming in on the play and skating it out is Ava Kleinwachter. Kleinwachter outside the face-off circle here on the near side. Kleinwachter over into the corner. 10:13 left to go here. Third period. Warroad 2, East Grand Forks nothing. Here in the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Played up. Here's a chance here for Savea Grafstrom. Tied up here at the blue line. McDonald with it here now for the Green Wave. Tried to get it up ahead here for Schultz. Schultz with it now. And she gets taken off the play here by Warroad. Now it's Ava Corrington. Corrington and Savea Grafstrom. Corrington outside. Centering feed. Shot in. Score! Warriors with another. Emmy Hardwick, the senior. It is 3-0. A 3-0 Warroad lead. Emmy Hardwick. And a timeout on the ice. We'll take 1-2. 3-0 Warroad with 2 goals here in the third period to make a 1-0 lead, a 3-0 lead. We're back after this timeout.
Putting off repairs because of the cost? Diverkstein Heating and
2.9 FM.
Hi, I'm TJ Yoshi here at Marvin headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. Let's check it out. Warroad is a small town way of life right on Lake of the Woods. Some of the best fishing in the world.
I think what makes us so unique here is within 15 minutes of me leaving work, I can be out on the lake, I can be on the golf course, I can be on the bike path, I can be out in the Beltrami Island State Forest.
Just a fantastic way to grow up and to live.
All right, welcome back to East Grand Forks. Warroad has scored twice here in the third period. They turned a 1-0 game now into a 3-0 game. Time of the latest goal at 7:21. That one scored by Emmy Hardwick. So the Warriors lead by 3. How about that? Ava Corrington gets an assist. She's got 2 points here tonight, a goal and an assist. And that one goes in on Piper. She covers up on it. Second point for Emmy Hardwick. She's got a goal and an assist. 9:18 left to go here in period number 3. A 3-0 Warroad lead now. Was scoreless after 1 on your Marvin Home Center in-game recap. 1-0 after 1. Or 1-0 after 2. Warroad with 2 here in the third to make it 3-0. Sent up ahead now. Collision there. The arm goes up. I don't know if they're going to take both or if they're going to take just one. I think East Grand Forks is going to pick up a penalty here. And it's going to go on Eva Kleinwachter. So Warroad will get a power play out of this one, leading 3-0. 9:03 left to go here in the third period. Here's Stanley French. French gets a pass back. Sends it on the side to Olivia Anthony. Shot fired just wide. Vivian Marcoco trying to keep it across, trying to keep it in the zone. Couldn't do so. It goes outside of the blue line. That will bring up a face-off. brought to you by Farmers Union Oil Company. Won by Warroad. East Grand Forks with it now, sending it into the Warroad end. It's Michaela Lee. Lee sending it on this side. We're halfway through the third. Warroad 3, East Grand Forks nothing on the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Emmy Hardwick. Hardwick shot fired wide of the net. Green Wave trying to clear it. Hardwick with it once again. Hardwick on the near side here. It's a Warriors on the penalty power play here for the next 1 minute. Next minute, Michaela Lee fires a shot in. That one deflected away. Green Wave trying to chop it out of there. It's Addie Gelman over there on the far side. Now it's dug out of there by Lindsay Lawrenson. Lawrenson sitting it on the near side here to Hardwick. Lee over on the opposite side to Lydia Filling. Filling to Hardwick. That one does not go in. Back the other way comes East Grand Forks. Shot in, save made by Peyton Raleigh. That is her 15th save for Peyton Raleigh. 7:30 left to go in the third, 27 seconds left to go in the minor penalty to Ava Kleinwachter for East Grand Forks. Sending her along the near side now. Warroad pushing it up the ice. It's Olivia Anthony. Anthony, outside the near face-off circle, trying to center at that time, knocked away. Back out to the point here now. It's Vivian Marcoca. Dumping it here on the near side here for Olivia Anthony. Back up top to Marcoca. Fanned on the shot that time. Green Wave back at full strength. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. 6:58 left to go here in the third. It's Carly Kalbrenner. Kalbrenner. Anthony. Shot. That goes up and over the net. Taking up here, Carly Kalbrenner. Now to Olivia Anthony. Anthony back up top now. It's going to be shot in there by Marcoca and save made by Emma Piper. Save number 33. 33 saves on 36 Warroad shots. Peyton Raleigh with 15 saves on 15 East Grand Forks shots. 3-0 your score. Face off to the right of the East Grand Forks net. Face off being brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil Company of Warroad. Stop in and check out their new frozen pizzas. Farmers Union Oil. Play over here in the near corner now. 6.5 left to go here, third period. Warroad up by 3. Section 8A Girls Hockey Championship game. Sent here along the near side. Now it's going to be tipped into the Warroad end here. Green Wave chasing after it now. Trying to get something going here. Collision over there on the far side. Schultz trying to dig it free. Digging up here is Emmy Hardwick with it now. Has it back behind her own net. Hardwick skating it up. Hardwick up ahead here to Svea Grafstrom. Now it's Ava Corrington with it. Corrington. Now you're Jaylee French. Poked away that time by Addie Gelman. Now it's going to be taken up here by French. Shot in. Pat save made there by Piper. Taken up here by Warroad. Back up top now. Johnson Kane hanging on to the pass. Going to be pushed up ahead there by Laurel Costo. She'll dump it into the Warroad end now. It goes back behind the net. Taken up here now by Michaela Lee. 5:35 left. Here in period number 3, it's Warroad 3, East Grand Forks nothing on the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Gathered up here now. It's going to be taken up here by East Grand Forks. Skated up and out there by Katie Janicki. Shot in, save made, glove save made there. Peyton Raleigh. That's her 16th save of the hockey game. 16 saves on 16 East Grand Forks shots. And on the other end, Emma Piper with 34 saves on 37 Warroad shots. Off the drop. Face-off won by Warroad. Face-offs brought to by the Farmers Union Oil Company. Played out to center right is Sydney McDonald with it now. McDonald sending it back in here now for East Grand Forks. 5 minutes left to go here, third period. Warroad 3, East Grand Forks nothing here in the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Pass up ahead now, Lindsay Lawrenson. Lawrenson on the backhand to the forehand. She scores! Lindsay Lawrenson got behind the defense, had it on the backhand, switched to the forehand, flipped it past Emma Piper. And with 4:49 left, 4-0 is a huge mountain to climb. Four nothing Warroad. They scored 3 times here in the third period. Being held off the scoreboard in the first and scoring once in the second. Blake Schultz now. Anthony and Ellie Hardwick on the assist now. 4:25 left to go here, third period here in a 4-0 hockey game. Here's Reagan Haley. Gathered in now by East Grand Forks. Laurel Costo knocked away there by Haley. It's Vivian Marcoca. Shot back the other way here. Megan Berg here for East Grand Forks. Brought back across now by Warroad. It's going to be Taylor Reese. 4 minutes left to go here in period number 3. Right across here is Linnea Heron. Drop past French with the shot. Here's Reese. Reese over to Heron. Heron to Reese. One-timer. That one knocked away. 3:45 left to go here in the third. Sent down the length of the ice here by East Grand Forks. And it went off a Warroad player, so the play continues here. Pass up ahead, here's Jaylee French, cross ice to Reese. Pass goes behind Jaylee French that time. Played up and out here now by East Grand Forks. 3:24 left to go here in the third. It's Warroad 4, East Grand Forks nothing in the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. And another collision there, and another Warroad player going down, and penalty coming up. I think that's going to go on East Grand Forks as well. And going off once again is going to be Ava Kleinwachter. And getting up slowly there, I think, is Taylor Reese over there. So Reese will go over the bench here. A couple of penalties on Kleinwachter for body checking here in the third. Faceoff's going to come back in the East Grand Forks end off to the right. Emma Piper. Jaylee French, shot that goes wide of the net. 3:06 left to go here in the third. 4-0 Warroad. Back at top now, it's Vivian Marcoca shot in. That one sticked aside. Loose puck side of the net. And it's going to be deflected back behind the net. Wrap around, they score! 5-0 Warroad. Jaylee French. Five nothing hockey game. .247 left to go here in the third here. A 5-0 Warroad lead now here over the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Warriors have scored 4 times in the third period. Make a 1-0 game, a 5-0 game. Brought up here now by East Grand Forks. They bring it in here now. Final 2:15 left to go here in the third period. 5-0 Warroad with the lead on the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Sent over here far corner now. Sent in on Peyton Raleigh, covers up on it, and then East Grand Forks player kind of poking their stick in after the play was probably stopped. And Warroad players taking exception to that. 2:02 left. .202 left to go here. Period number 3, 5-0 Warroad lead. A 4-goal third period for the Warriors. It's got them 2 minutes and 2 seconds away from a return trip to Grand Casino Arena in the State Class A Girls Hockey Tournament. Final 2 minutes. Taken up here now by Ava Corrington. Now it's going to be played up and out here. Yeah, and another penalty coming up. They haven't really signaled, but I think it's going to go on East Grand Forks, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe they just, nope, they're not going to call anything. Okay. Earlier in the period, they did. Picking up here now by Warroad. It's going to be brought in now. Set fired in. Elin Raleigh. Now there's Blake Schultz. Schultz got turned around. Puck goes back behind the net of Peyton Raleigh. 1:29 left to go here in period number 3. 5-0 Warroad with the lead over East Grand Forks in the Security State Bank of Warroad scoreboard. Michaela Lee. Lee at center. Dumps it back here. Samantha Earhart now goes all the way back out to neutral ice here. Savea Grafstrom with it now. Lydia Filling, and it'll be sent in now, steered out of there by Emma Piper. Final 60 seconds. Penalty coming up here. I think it's coming on penalty, a delayed penalty coming up on Warroad here with 42.9 seconds left. So penalty coming at 15-18, 16-18, make that. So a power play for East Grand Forks here. Final 42 seconds. Again, a 5-0 Warroad lead. They scored 4 times here in the third. Play over in the near side now. 27 seconds left. Play in the Warroad end. Dump down the length of the ice. We'll lead up some more time on a penalty to Elin Raleigh, who picked up the penalty here. The countdown's on. 10, 9, 8, 7, and it's going to stop at 6.4. Warriors that distance away, that close to their 11th trip to the State Class A Girls Hockey Tournament. Face off in the East Grand Forks end. 5 seconds. Goes back out to center. Marcoca sending it into the East Grand Forks end. That's over for the 11th time. The Warroad Warrior girls hockey team are your Section 8A champions as they pick up a 5-0 win over the East Grand Forks Green Wave. We are going to take a timeout. We will be back and wrap it up in a post game right after this.
Good luck to all our local student athletes as you compete in.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and the staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big, without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Racing returns to the Norman County Raceway, Ada, Minnesota. Save the date for Tuesday, June 30th. World of Outlaws late models. Start to finish, Ada Building Center Showdown presented by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. And a season schedule filled with the return of the Wayzata Modifieds, NLRA late models, IMCA Modifieds, Race Savers Sprints. It's Thursday night racing at NCR. For the full Norman County Raceway schedule, visit ncraceway.com.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Performance Ag west of Borup with Eric today. And Eric, you've been around since 2013.
We're a full-service agronomy center. We have the fertilizer, seed.
All right, welcome back to East Grand Forks, where the Warroad Warriors have won the Section 8A Girls Hockey Championship game for the 11th year in a row. With a 5-0 win over the East Grand Forks Green Wave. As we take a quick look at the final numbers here, your post-game report being brought to you by the Farmers Union Oil Company. As Warroad, they came into the third period leading only 1-0. Warriors got their second goal of the game coming off the stick of Taylor Reese. Made it a 2-0 game. And Emmy Hardwick made it 3-0. Lindsay Lawrenson made it 4-0. And Daly French capped off the evening with the fourth goal of the period and made it a 5-0 Warroad win as they now will advance to the state Class A girls hockey tournament as they improve to 21-5-1 on the regular season. Take a look at the shots in the game. 14 for Warroad for a game total of 42. That means 37 saves for East Grand Forks sophomore netminder Emma Piper. 9 for East Grand Forks in that third period for a game total of 18. And an 18 save shutout for Peyton Raleigh here on the hockey game. And that is where we're going to end it, as we've got the post-game awards coming up. We've got the Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods Warroad Thread Star of the game, your Enbridge Energy Player of the game, and we'll see if we can't get a word in with Izzy Marvin. That's not going to happen until the awards are presented to Warroad, and that's going to happen here. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to have our post-game awards. It's the Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods player, the star of the game, the Enbridge Energy player of the game, and I hope to get some sound that we can play back for you as the Warroad Warriors back to the state tournaments with a 5-0 win over the East Grand Forks Green Wave. We're going to be back with our.
We got our water there, and we'll have everything right in close proximity now with that new addition to our fertilizer building. Like we like to say at Performance Ag, we don't want all the business, just yours. So the best way to reach me is my cell number. It's 701-799-0356.
Since 1989, Phil Thompson and Associates has been one of Minnesota's leading crop and hail insurance agencies, providing critical financial services to agricultural operations. From bookkeeping and tax planning to payroll, we're here to help you succeed. And we're not just about business, we care about our community. That's why we're wishing all the area teams best of luck in the upcoming section tournament games. From Phil Thompson and Associates, affordable, high-quality service with a personal touch.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21. That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player. Talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Upgrade your toolbox and tackle any project with the latest from Ada Building Center, LLC. They've added a massive 24-foot Diablo display filled with everything you need, brand new to the store. From circular saw blades to framing blades and metal drilling solutions and diamond cutting concrete blades, Diablo has it all. Need fine finish or general purpose wood blades, high-performance crew driving bits? They've got you covered. Stop by Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, and see the Diablo difference for yourself. Your next project starts here.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
State Bank of Lake Park has been serving customers for over 99 years. The State Bank of Lake Park offers checking, saving, and money market accounts, as well as certificate of deposit and IRAs. Home loans, consumer loans, commercial and ag loans are just some of the services you can find. Their sound financial advice and outstanding service is something customers come to depend on. Visit them online at www.statebankoflakepark.com or their locations in Lake Park and Hitterdall.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000-plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program, growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
At LifeCare Medical Center, it's our honor and privilege to serve the healthcare needs of our communities here in northern Minnesota. We take great pride in our compassionate staff, dedicated physicians, and wide range of services we provide. Our primary mission is to provide quality care for a healthy life. From birth to elderly, we serve you at every age, caring for generations, caring for our communities, caring close to home. LifeCare Medical Center.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and the staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve, so we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program, growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
This is Drew Ness, your local ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Over my nearly 2-decade career, I've prided myself on being a relationship lender, listening to my customers, and providing custom-tailored solutions based on their financial goals. With true local decision-making done right here in the Red River Valley, you can be sure American Federal Bank will be with you every step of the way. Call 784-7121 or stop by the office and visit with me, Drew Ness, your local experienced ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada, member FDIC.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21. That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player. Talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
you need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Live in comfort and community at Benedictine Mission Coordinator. Seniors can enjoy the ease of 1 or 2 bedroom apartments, now available at a new low price. Each apartment features a full kitchen and bath, washer, dryer, along with utilities included, and a daily continental breakfast. Stay connected with social activities and worship services. Plus, there's convenient transportation and indoor access to therapy services and the Essentia Health Clinic. To learn more or schedule a tour, call 218-521-0161 for Benedictine Mission Coordinator.
Hi, I'm Tyler McGlynn, and I'm the owner and Assisted Living Director at Bethany Assisted Living in Fosston. We provide services for mentally ill and elderly in a safe and comfortable family setting.
I recommend it for people who want to come in here. The place is nice, the place is good, the staff's real friendly, and gets along with people. It makes you feel like family. And we are family.
Exciting news from Bitker Inc. For a limited time, GT Radio tires are on sale and you'll save $50 on every set of 4 tires. Upgrade your ride and keep your family rolling safely this winter season while pocketing extra cash. $50 savings on every set of 4 tires from Bitker Inc., located between Ada and Halsted. This offer will not last long. Visit Bitker Inc. or call 218-456-7467. Save $50 on every set of 4 GT Radio tires.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Hi, I'm TJ Yoshi here at Marvin headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. Let's check it out. Warroad is a small town way of life, right on Lake of the Woods. Some of the best fishing in the world.
I think what makes us so unique here is within 15 minutes of me leaving work, I can be out on the lake, I can be on the golf course, I can be on the bike path, I can be out in the Beltrami Island State Forest.
Just a fantastic way to grow up and to live life.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Nearly 1 million Minnesotans trust Minnesota Mutual Insurance to protect their homes, farms, and personal property. Bray Gently Mutual Insurance was founded in 1900 right here in Northwest Minnesota. We've been proudly serving Polk, Pennington, Red Lake, Marshall, Beltrami, Roseau, and surrounding communities ever since. Bray Gently Mutual Insurance in Thief River Falls, specializing in farm and residential insurance protection. Call 218-683-3200 or visit braygently.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
You've been thinking about making the switch to natural gas. Greater Minnesota Gas has some things for you to think about. You'll find convenience and savings from using natural gas for hot water, cooking, heating your home, the laundry, even grills or fire pits, and a swimming pool. Take advantage of rebates by calling Greater Minnesota Gas at 1-888-931-3411 or find us online at greatermngas.com. Greater Minnesota Gas, changing lives with energy.
Upgrade your toolbox and tackle any project with the latest from Ada Building Center, LLC. They've added a massive 24-foot Diablo display filled with everything you need, brand new to the store. From circular saw blades to framing blades and metal drilling solutions and diamond cutting concrete blades, Diablo has it all. Need fine finish or general purpose wood blades? High-performance crew driving bits? They've got you covered. Stop by Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, and see the Diablo difference for yourself. Your next project starts here.
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th.
All right, welcome back. Time now for your post game. Visiting with David Marvin, also your Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods star of the game, Ava Corrington, and your Enbridge Energy player of the game in Emmy Hardwick. Yeah, I know she was sitting over there and I didn't see it. We're talking with Ava Corrington. She is the Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods star of the game. She got the first goal of the game as the Warriors defeat East Grand Forks 5-0 in the section final. Talk about that goal when you guys finally got a puck past the East Grand Forks netminder.
Oh, so me and Emmy Hardwick were coming down on a 2-on-2. I happened to go to the net and she saw me. I was right faced with the goalie and I decided to pull it to my backhand and see if I had a chance there.
Yeah, and I think you had an assist in the game too. I mean, that was a great play and that was a great goal too that you guys were able to pad the lead.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I gave an assist to Emmy Hardwick who had a beautiful shot and it went right in.
Yeah. Now, these last two games, they've been really good games for you. I think Saturday against Crookston, you had a really good game too. What's been working for you this last stretch that you've been more productive?
I've been really in the shooting room, shooting a lot of pucks, and in the weight room, trying to just have that final push on to the playoffs.
What are you looking forward to now going down to St. Paul?
Oh, definitely just how hard the teams are going to be. I love competition.
All right, very good. Ava Corrington is our Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods star of the game. Thanks. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. All right, being joined by our Enbridge Energy player of the game, Emmy Hardwick, as she is 2-point night, a goal and an assist. This doesn't get old, does it?
No, never.
Talk about the goal that you assisted with Ava, and I think both of you figured in on each other's goal, didn't you?
Yep. I just heard her yelling back door. I gave her a nice pass that wasn't too hard to catch, and she fumbled it a little bit, but then she went bar down. So, that was awesome.
Yeah. Now, the first period, how frustrated were you? Was there any kind of frustration at all with the fact that you put up as many shots as you did, and there was a 0 on the scoreboard?
I think we were more frustrated that we kept missing the net, but we were shooting high. As soon as we started to shoot low, put them in our pads, that's where we were successful.
I don't know how many of those blue ribbons you got. Yeah, what makes this game more special, or is it more special than the other ones that you won?
No, it never gets old. It's the best feeling, and I'm really excited to go down to state and hopefully bring home another blue one.
All right, thanks. It's Emmy Hardwick. She's our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Congrats. Best of luck, okay?
Thank you.
All right. We're back. Talk with Warroad head coach David Marvin, off to the state tournament after winning 5-0 here over East Grand Forks. But I tell you what a first period. I mean, it looked like the East Grand Forks goaltender was going to stop everything, and she did.
Yeah, she was sharp. I thought we had a good period. We shot over the net a little bit. We did a little bit of everything, but she was good. And it took a heck of a backhand from Corrington to get us on the board in that second. But we stuck with it, we stayed disciplined. We didn't get frustrated. We stuck with it. And then, Reese gets a great goal on a nice pass from Mac. And then after that, and then Hardwick gets a nice goal on a great play by Corrington. So, yeah, it was good. It was good. They put up a good fight. It was a good game.
Your seniors, they had you want your seniors and you want your your leaders to be the best players on the ice, and they were tonight, I think.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought they had the group ready, and I thought we had a good effort. And those aren't the easiest games to play in our net when the shots are so lopsided. By that, Peyton stayed focused and did a nice job. And I don't know, I thought it was a good team effort. It took us a little while to get one in, but I thought we stayed after it, and it was good.
Is this one just as sweet as the 10 before?
Oh, yeah, those are in a row. I think we're at 17 now, John. But no, it's fun. The kids work hard, and it's exciting, and we're looking forward to going to St. Paul next week.
I appreciate it, Coach.
All right, thank you.
That is Warroad head coach David Marvin. That is going to wrap it up on our post game as you visit with Warroad head coach David Marvin. Your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Emmy Hardwick, who had a 2-point night, and your Woods Outdoors Sporting Goods Warroad Thread Star of the Game, Ava Corrington. She also had the 2-point night on the evening as well. As a matter of fact, she had the first goal of the game. That was back in the second period. So the Warriors are off to state. That's right. They're going to be competing in a state Class A quarterfinal round game on Wednesday. The seeds will come out on Saturday, and the Warriors will find out where they're going to be. And we will have complete coverage of Warroad Warrior Girls Hockey on Lake Country KQ92, KQ92.com, and also on the KQ92 app. One final time from East Grand Forks, your final score in the Section 8A championship game. So Warroad Warriors 5 and East Grand Forks Green Wave nothing. That is going to do it here from East Grand Forks. And we will talk to you next week. State tournament.
Thank you for listening to tonight's broadcast of high